Hi everybody, Papa Kenny from Papa Kenny's Workshop. Just want to give a little bit of an update and make a little bit of clarification on my last video. I don't think I explained it well enough of how I'm going to get this to fit the S10. Alright, so on my Chevy S10, yours may be different, center to center on a spring purchase, that's where your springs mount, of 38.5 inches. On the Ford Explorer 8.8, and they call it an 8.8 because it's got an 8.8 ring gear. That's where when I refer to 8.8, why it's called that. Alright, so the S10 center to center on a spring purchase of 38.5 inches. On the Ford Explorer, it is 39.5 inches. I cut the spring purchase off already, or else I could show you that. That's why technically you could take this rear end right out of the Ford Explorer, spread your leaf springs on the S10. They won't sit flat, but it'll work. Obviously, you still have to get the conversion U-joint and the fitting that converts, like I said, from metric to standard or whatever to the brake line, and a small modification to the S10 brake cable to fit the parking brakes on the Ford Explorer. Alright, keeping that 38.5 inches in mind, from here to here, the center chuck, not the tubes, on the Ford Explorer 8.8 is 16 3/8 of an inch. So you take that 16 3/8 of an inch minus the 38.5 inches, the center of the spring purchase, comes out to 11 1/16 of an inch. So what I did was, I went and got 3-inch PVC, I cut it down to 11 inches and 1/16, pushed it against the axle tube, and I made a mark on both sides. Alright, that gives me my center to center of 38.5 inches on the spring purchase that matched the S10. You got that? That way it'll sit flat. Okay, as far as narrowing it, there's my tape measure. On the short side of the axle is the short, let's do the short side of the axle from here to the outside edge here is 18 7/16. The long side from axle tube to the outside edge is 21 1/4. 21 1/4 minus 18 7/16 equals 2 1/8 of an inch. That's what I'm going to cut out of the long axle to match the short axle. So once I measured out 11 1/16 inches, that's going to be one cut line. Then I'm going to measure over from that cut line 2 7/8 to the left side with another mark here, and I'll mark it. That's where I'm going to take my 2 7/8 out. This way here, when I go to weld the tube back on, I can take my spring perch and put it right over the center, and it'll give it a little bit more strength. Not that I doubt my welds, but it gives it a little bit more strength. I did order spring perches. I'm waiting on those. I'm waiting on bearings and seals. I am going to take out this center chuck. It's only 4 bolts. A couple, the bearings are pressed on, and there's a couple races that come out with it. Then I'm going to clean this all up. But when it comes time to cut this, and I have them spring perches in hand, you guys will be able to see how I'm going to set up the jig to cut it. Anyways, it was just a short video to clarify my last video. I hope I cleared it up a little bit. Have any comments, leave them or questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. This is the first one I've done. I'm learning on the fly, so thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button, and most important, subscribe to Papa Kenny's Workshop. Got a lot of great content coming out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.